Raider
Personnel. Raider Cam.
personnel, yeah. Welcome back after a crappy week. And then another crappy week after that.
Crap. Well, who knows? We have the Steelers' number.
That is true.
Historically, the Raiders are good against the Steelers.
That's true. That's true.
But,
We'll see.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
That
A
comes from
loss.
Al's hatred to the Steelers.
Mm-hmm. 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 Yep. Oh, how that hate kept him alive for so long. The hate is strong.
Seriously.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it was a sad game, but we started off good. I was like, okay, Minshew is getting in the rhythm. We're 10-0 in the first quarter. Brock's first
Yeah.
touchdown, I think. That was awesome.
Yeah. His
57
first
yards.
touchdown. Yep.
Yeah, I was like, is
That
that
was
is
a
that a
great,
tight
great
end
catch.
or is that a wide receiver running down that aisle?
Yeah. Oh, dude, that was
Yeah.
like some Randy Moss type, huh?
Yep, you look great. You look great. And then Madison had a big run in there. I was worried about Madison
Right.
not getting as many yards per carry. I mean, yards per carry because he's
Right.
he's he's the main back now and not the change back. So Samir White was taking all those beatings from the big offensive lineman. Then he came in and scat his way to 15, 18, 20 yards. So, but yeah, he
Right.
did good. And I was excited. Our defense played its part, man. The defense kept it to
Yeah.
0 points in the first quarter.
In the
And
quarter. Yeah.
yeah, it looked like we are going to be down to giving them their the 11th straight loss to the Raiders, and
Yeah. And, that would have been nice.
yeah, and then the second quarter started, and we still was pretty good. We had the Abdullah 40-yard run, so I was like, okay, here's the motivation. We got to the
Abdullah
ends
for
to
you.
the red zone. I was like, all right, this is the offense that I'm talking about. And then I was like, maybe
Yeah.
we don't need Devante. And as soon as I finished
Right.
that sentence, interception, pick six, gone.
Now, what do you think he was thinking there? I mean, because it looked like the ball was going to be for Brock, but it ended
Hmm.
up more towards Mayers there. So, who
Yeah,
do you
so
think he was throwing it to?
I think he was throwing it to Brock because in
Okay,
that play, the
he was the
guy
only
that's
one
open.
open.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Common sense told me the most open guy that's right in front of his face, the one he's looking
That
dead on to.
I give it to the defender. He had a good angle on Minshew
Yeah,
there on
and
that.
Patrick
Uh,
Surtain is like one of the best corners out there. Like, if not five, he's for
right.
sure could be three. So it's like he's the guy that you want on your defense as your corner guarding. And so that's why I was like Bowers was right there. Bowers would have caught it, quick
Yeah.
tibet inside. Mayers would have blocked us Cortland. I don't even think Cortland would have stopped Mayers, but still not Cortland. Their corner, I forgot his name. He's really good. And we would have been up what 17 to 3 at that time, or 17-0?
Yeah.
17-3.
17.
Yeah,
17-3.
17-0.
Yeah.
17-0. And we
Oh,
would have been,
wait. Okay.
yeah, because I don't
Maybe.
think that time, maybe fact check us in the comment section. So
Yeah, you're right.
yeah, yeah. So yeah, and then that pick six was just like just took the air out of the team.
Deflating.
Like,
Yeah,
yeah,
deflating.
like as soon as that happened, Minshew was like overthrown even more often. He missed
Yeah.
Jacoby like beautiful wide open routes that he ran, or not even wide open, but he had the good like lead on that pass, like a nice, not even a perfect pass, like a
Yeah.
good pass would have got him the caught and
Yeah.
first downs, maybe even touchdowns. And
Right.
it's just he was like unsure in the pockets. He was afraid of everything. And then that was it. They couldn't get back together. And our defense,
Yeah.
first half only allowed 3 points. So,
Right.
you know,
Right. Right.
they did
But it
their
was
job.
look, it's like back to week 3 though against the Panthers, man, where missed tackles, getting
Yeah.
burnt
Yeah.
on zone coverage and stuff like that.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
I
That
felt
that
like,
definitely hurt us. Yeah, in the second
yeah,
half, that hit us hard.
yeah,
I know and our most for sure tackler, Robert Spillane, missed a couple tackles.
right,
And
right,
maybe in a few
and
more
then
tackles. So it was
uh,
just Jack Jones. I'm starting to see the trend here. He misses tackles, but in the end, he's also a corner. You don't
yeah,
want those guys getting hurt. Jack Jones, he's aggressive corner. He plays hard. He
right,
puts, especially when we play the Chiefs. You definitely want him out there.
yeah,
And it's
yeah, yeah, for
just,
sure.
yeah. But I want to
Like,
see something. Trip him. Take his shoelace off or something.
no horse collar. Yeah, we won't mind that.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Or at least go
'Cause
for the peanut punch. The peanut punch
the
where they punch the
penalties too,
ball
they
out
were
of it.
causing penalties on themselves, shooting themselves in the foot here
Hmm.
a couple
And
times,
the
and
in the
just
end,
didn't
I
make
don't know
sense.
where's that coming from because like our first 2, 3 games, man, we were like the
Yeah,
one of the better teams, like
yeah.
disciplined. And now we're
Last year as
like, it
well.
was yeah. And then now all of a sudden we're either
Yeah,
getting the most or tied with the other team, like with penalty
yeah,
yards and penalties. And it's just I don't know what's going on. I mean, I saw AP's meeting with the press and his medium day. And he looked happy. He looked cheerful.
yeah,
Like he didn't look like a man in distress and stuff like that. So that's not a man that he looks like the locker room is fading or anything like that.
yeah.
And especially he was all giggly when he was talking about Devante Adams.
Right, today.
That's a big plus, man.
Or
I
was
mean,
that yesterday?
I think yeah, it was one of these days. I think it was yesterday, but he was so
Yeah,
happy. Like I talked to Devante. Yeah, we're good. We're
right.
good. He's
Yeah.
like, yeah. He's like, he's always been a Raider. He's like, he's never not been a Raider.
Never
So he
not
was
been a
like,
Raider. Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
and he was like, if he's
I
healthy, he'll play. That's just who he is. And I was just like, that.
I
I
just
love to
hope
hear
next
that.
week he's not traded, so
Yeah, that could also be a play for because they're not getting the draft picks they want. That could be a play like, hey, if you don't give
yeah,
us what we want, we'll keep him. That's not a problem for
yeah.
us. He makes us
They don't
better.
have to, right? Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, exactly. Like in
Yeah,
the short term, he makes us better as an offense right now, but like in the long term, the draft picks
yeah,
would have been great. But he's not toxic in the locker room. He's still a great receiver. He's definitely lost a step, but he's still a really great receiver. He's not number one. He's maybe number 3 or 4, which is
yeah,
still
yeah, yeah.
really good. And those other ones in front of him are just like super young. So that's
And then
really it.
not
Or it's
only
like
that, but they play for better teams, right? They play for a
yeah,
better
like the
quarterback.
back, Justin
Yeah,
Jefferson. Yeah, like
Justin
Tyreek.
Jeff. Yeah,
Oh, yeah, not Tyreek Hill anymore. Then Tua comes back, but even
right.
then, yeah, we still don't know. But yeah, so yeah, it's just that's gonna be great to have him back, especially with Aiden O'Connell. I don't know.
Yeah,
It's
you don't
just
count it
the
out.
fact that Aiden O'Connell's in the atmosphere changed. I'm not saying he's
Yeah,
no savior, but he has a nice cannon of an arm. You know,
right. I
maybe
mean, you
if
saw that throw to
he
Mayers in this game. I think
yeah,
that was about a 27 plus yard pass
hmm
that
yeah,
was right at the top. Mayers had to reach
yeah.
for it, but it was on the money, man.
Yep.
It was
Exactly,
if he
exactly,
could
and
bring
like
that every time.
and that's a man that was only handling like 20 to 30% of the snaps. Now coming
Yeah,
into the week, he's handling most of the snaps, so he's gonna have like he's not gonna come in rusty. So
yeah,
those could be a little bit tightened up, but we see what we can. But it's really up to him. Don't do too much. Get it to your guys. We have one more week at least without Devontae, so it's
yeah,
a good trial run before we have to like because when he comes back, you gotta give Devontae Adams the ball at least early in the game. You get him going,
yeah,
get him hot,
yeah,
and give him 3 or 4
yeah.
receptions in a series, and then everybody else is like, okay, we got to stop Devontae. Then everybody else gets going.
For
Hopefully,
Brock
get
and
Zamir
everybody.
White back. Yeah, he's our bell coming. He's not getting the yards, but he's hitting the defense. He's
He's
making
out with
them.
a injury right now, though, so I don't think
Yeah,
he'll
so
be
that's
playing
like
this
3 weeks,
weekend.
maybe three or
Yeah,
four weeks, maybe. So
yeah,
that sucks. And it's not. His duty is to wear down the defense. Get those. He only got 2 yards, but you had to him hard to get those 2 yards.
so
So that matters.
where do you think Abdullah, fits in the scheme of these 3 running backs, Madison, White,
Yeah.
and
So I think
Abdullah?
Abdullah was originally brought in to be like the third down receiving back,
Yeah,
and handle like some
okay.
of the fast pace. But I didn't
Yeah, yeah,
think they imagined Madison being so good. So, and I
yeah,
think
yeah, yeah,
that changed the game plan. So then instead of becoming like a 3 multi-back system, ended up
yeah,
being Z and Madison because Madison
yeah,
you can't have Abdullah taking the hard hits like Z.
right.
Abdullah has the Madison's job and the catching, but Madison's just so good right now. Like if they
Yeah,
get
he's
back to
gaining
like
yards, man, yeah.
the regular, yeah, like how it was before, he'll get back to his busting 20, 15, 30 yards. Would be really
Yeah,
good.
yeah, yeah, we can't wait to see that.
Um, yeah, man, it's like it's all about Aiden. We lost Wilkinson
Yeah,
on the defense, so
ah,
that hurts. That hurts because he
hurt.
was
Could be the
really
rest of the
coming
season,
along
right?
the last.
They
Yeah,
say
I
fracture
think
in the
I don't.
foot.
And I think he's gonna get like a surgery. And for a big man, it's hard to get him back on when it's like I think it was like a Liz Frank. I think they said maybe I
Yeah,
might be wrong,
yeah,
but
yeah,
I know it's the ankle or feet. But yeah, with those big men, he's carrying a lot of weight. You
yeah.
gotta
No, I
let him.
mean,
You gotta give
did
him
you
the
see
season.
when everybody thinks he got injured.
Oh, Adam Butler. Yeah, that's right. Adam Butler, the defensive tackle. Yeah. When he jumped
Yeah,
on his back after the sack. Yeah. Yeah. That's what I thought too. I was
yeah,
like, oh
that's what everybody's
no.
trending with right now. But I think I don't know. Who knows, right? I mean, he got right back up after
Yeah.
that one. So
Yeah, he did get, I mean, he's a strong man. He got that adrenaline running. He was like, we on fire.
yeah,
And that was, yeah. But that's a big loss because he like I was disappointing in the first half of whatever games we played so far because I was like, I don't see him.
yeah,
I saw him clog up holes because that's what he does, but there were times he disappeared or
right.
was like getting broken into. But the last 3 games, man, he's been showing up. Even if he doesn't
You
get
talking
a
about
sack,
Butler
like
or you
you
talking about
see
Wilkins?
him.
Wilkins, right?
Both, mostly Wilkins. Yeah, Butler's been doing good
Yeah,
throughout the whole
well,
season
yeah.
because Butler's been
Well,
doing like
Tyree too.
what he's supposed to do. So yeah,
Yeah,
and then but Wilkinson's like he's the one that's making that 30 mil. So he or 20
yeah,
mil,
that's true.
whatever he's making. And he was impressive. I was like, all right, if our offense could get going, that D line would be sick. And I think you already said that Conce is out for the season too, like officially. I don't
Combs,
know
yeah,
if you
Combs,
heard that too, right? They're officially out.
yeah,
Yeah, so that one hurts a lot. And yeah, who knows where we're gonna go now? I mean, everybody
yeah.
plays
No, it's a
hard.
lot of missing the defensive
Yeah,
line, man. That's
yeah,
pretty much the heart and soul of this team right now. So,
yeah. That was supposed to be
let's
our
see.
thing. Yeah, because remember the
Divine
first
is
beginning
back.
of the
Divine
season,
Diablo's back.
that's good. Yeah, yeah. I remember I used to call him Debo, Dion
Yeah,
Diablo. He's back. That's gonna
Div-
be great.
Divine Diablo. Yeah,
Yeah, that's gonna show up some tackling. That's gonna show, and then maybe that'll help Robert too, because instead of Robert handling all the duties and all the heavy things, it could be Spillane
right.
in there and Diablo smacking them. But yeah, man, I thought our D lines would be like top 3 D lines in the league
Yeah,
because with everybody healthy though. And then Kuntz was the
right,
first one to
right.
fall. And then after that, it was our number 9. I forgot his name, our other guy. And then now and then Crosby, and then Crosby comes back, and then Christian
Yeah,
Wilkinson goes out. Yeah, Michael Myers, man. A couple sources saying that it
yeah.
was like a very personal, like family matter. That's like
Oh
it
yeah,
was
yeah,
happened in the past. That's been like brought up recently. So it's like, and it's his family had reached out to the Raiders to let him know when he
I
said he
see,
was
I
out for
see.
personal reasons. So, and it's we all at that time. There was the same time when AP was like, "Oh, some players did made a business decision." So that's when it was kind of weird. And then personal reasons
Yeah,
that can be
exactly. Yeah,
taken as any way. And so it was good to hear that. Sorry, it's sad to hear whatever he's going through, and it sucks. But it's good to hear it's not like something where, because a lot of people was like saying like, "Oh, he's pissed off that we drafted Bowers and he lost
yeah,
receptions and playing time and stuff like that." So it's good to know it's not that, and hopefully whatever he's got going on is solved and get his focus back in football where he can forget
yeah,
about
yeah,
all that
yeah.
other stuff.
Best
So
wishes. Best wishes.
yeah, best wishes.
Mm. Yeah.
So
No.
yeah, because
Well, with the Steelers side, man. Go ahead.
I was gonna say like because we would have used them greatly for the Steelers, especially with Devante out. We put Bowers out in the slot, and it'll be Mayers and Bryant, or even just Mayers running the tight end position.
Yeah,
Imagine how many run we could run a no huddle like that. We could literally put in run plays and passing plays
yeah,
with those 2 guys in there, and like, I'm
yeah.
just glad that he's going to stay with the team. And with the Steelers, it would have been great to have him. He could have, because we need everybody for that defense. That defense
Oh,
is
you bet. You bet.
amazing. Yeah. Yeah. And
Yeah.
Thomason's a
No.
great coach, man. Great coach. Like, I
They
love him as
lost.
a coach.
They lost to the Cowboys. I think it was a
Cowboys,
close
yeah.
one. So
Yeah,
yeah.
15
So
something, I think. Yeah. And the
yeah.
Cowboys, high powered offense, are supposed to be the
Yeah.
one of the best teams. A
Yeah.
lot of people Super Bowl picks, which
Yeah.
fools. But it's just if the Steelers had some type of offense, man, some type of offense, they would be super dangerous with Thomason as a coach. But
Yeah.
yeah, man. But I mean,
Yeah. No. We'll see.
historically, we've played the Steelers really good. I think we have like a really, really good winning percentage against them. In the NFL, I mean, most sports history tends to follow itself, but at the same time, we had a 10
Yeah.
game win streak against the Broncos. That-
Yeah. It's broken
so
now.
yeah,
So yeah.
yeah, now it's broken, so we got to start a new one. So yeah,
That is
but
true.
they
That is
also
true.
have their issues. They have their issues on offense. I still don't know if they said it was
Right.
Justin
Right.
Fields or
It's
Russell
just, it's
Wilson going to
Fields.
start.
I think I
It's a
read it's
Fields
Fields.
official.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah.
Wilkinson would have been good for that because he needs to clog up that middle of the lane. He has those quick
Right.
hands for the
He can
pass
run.
rush.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we got to treat Justin Fields like Lamar Jackson. Obviously, not in
Right.
that level, but the one that could break out and run. He's gonna beat you running more than he beats you with his arm. So we got to definitely control that part. We can't
Yeah.
make stupid mistakes. We can't miss tackles. Najee Harris is our running back. He's a big back. That I could see Jack Jones being missing tackles with it. That's why I'm really glad that Diablo's back. That helps going
Yeah.
against Najee Harris and the whole Steelers because they want to run. They want to run.
Yeah.
They know what they have in the situation as quarterback. They know they have a great defense. They like we can run. We could win with field goals, short games, and 1 or 2 touchdowns. So it's going
I
to be a
see.
good game, and it's going to be a challenge. Is it in
Yeah.
Vegas or is it in Steel? Oh, it's in Vegas.
It's in
Yeah.
Vegas. Yeah.
Okay. So
Yeah. It's
yeah, I
in
mean,
Vegas. Yeah. Well, will you
Aiden
take
O'Connell.
Russell Wilson if
No,
this trade is still going on?
no, I'd rather take Justin Fields.
Of course.
Yeah,
Of course, but you kind
yeah,
of you kind of blew that the first time.
yeah, exactly. But yeah, no, I
So,
wouldn't. I would go with what we have, and if it doesn't work,
yeah.
we go for next year,
Next
and
year,
let's
right?
get a
Yeah.
quarterback. Yeah, let's get a quarterback.
Yep.
The Saints are
Yep. Yep.
starting Rattler, so he was somebody I was hoping that the Raiders would get, but they didn't seem too interested. So that'd be interesting to see the Saints game, see how it plays out.
Rattler.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna regret it. It is what it is. Team that we got now, Aiden O'Connell might be good. I don't expect him to be great, but I expect him to be good. Second year in the offense,
Manage the game.
yeah,
Yeah, manage the
manage the
game.
game. I
Put
hope he
make
has
some
like a
good
chip on his
decisions.
shoulder. Yeah, hope he
Yeah.
gets angry. Throws like a nice deep pass to Turner or to
Turner and Tucker.
and Tucker. Yeah, get them going with the deep passes.
Yeah.
Tucker deep passes, Turner with them slots and
Right.
quick slants in. And Jacoby
Yeah.
Murray's man, Jacoby, he can be a number one, man. He looked good.
Right.
If Minshew was on target, he looked good. He looked
Let
really
me check
good.
that. I think I saw Jacoby Meyers did not practice this week or yet today. So
Oh, did not
that's
practice.
not a good
Oh,
sign. Did not
that's gonna
practice.
hurt.
Did not practice. Yeah. So
Yeah,
it's looking ugly
that's
there.
gonna hurt. Yeah.
Well, Divine Diablo, just to be clear, he just participated in full practice. I haven't seen anything on the roster yet that he's active,
Okay.
but
But
once you're in
participating in
full
full
practice,
practice
typically,
is
yeah, yeah,
yeah, it's a really good thing
yeah,
because they would say limited.
it's
When you say limited, it's like okay, it can be 50-50.
50,
But
yeah,
yeah, full practice, that's good to hear.
yeah.
But like, yeah,
But yeah,
man,
Jacoby Meyers might be missing this weekend, unfortunately.
yeah,
So we got to
that's
keep
gonna
that.
hurt. So yeah,
Yeah,
so and then they know who to stop. They're gonna put all their attention on Bowers.
right.
So
Yep.
it's tough for O'Connell's first game. T.J. Watt and the Steelers.
Yes, everybody, all the weapons are unavailable.
You have to show that is it a Minshew thing or is it a play calling thing? Because
Yeah,
if
yeah, yeah.
that's a piece issue right now. It's like he can't tell what
Right.
it is. So Aiden O'Connell, stronger arm. Maybe they respect the deep pass a little bit more. Maybe
Yeah,
that could be the difference. And Devante Adams played with him last year. If he ever comes back, or if he ever does decide to play with us,
yeah,
continuing, see what that comes out to be.
yeah.
Yeah. But like, hey, my bracket's still alive. We just need a 14-game winning streak, and we'll be 17-3. Like I
Hey,
said.
no, I'll take a piece from Max Crosby's podcast where he's like, "Hey, all the noise on the outside, people can say what they want to say, but the team, we're
Yeah.
just 2-3, so
Yeah.
you know what I mean.
Yeah.
They just need to get
Yeah.
back to 500 at this point. It's only 5 games in, 6 weeks in,
Yeah.
and you just got to do it. It's week by week at this point, and they
Exactly.
can,
Exactly.
they can fight. They
Exactly.
can fight through this. So,
Exactly. To put in like another way of like being optimistic is like the Bengals the
yeah,
last 3 or 4 years they started 1-4, 0-5, or 0-3, and
yeah, yeah.
and that
Feels
was the
worse.
year they made the Super Bowl. They actually started 1-4, I think it
Oh
was
wow,
something like that.
wow.
So it's
Oh,
like
okay.
if you can turn it around, we're only one
Yeah,
game below 500. As long as you keep that close and we make it, we make changes, we get motivated. Just like last year when we put in Aiden for Garoppolo, the offense was different. So
it was
we
completely
might have a
different. Yeah.
72-point game coming. Yeah, maybe
For
against
your
the
sake,
Chiefs.
let's go for it. I hope you got some money down on this. We gotta win big.
Yeah. Oh, I definitely
Big
got some
odds.
money on the Chiefs. Yeah, on the Chiefs and Raiders because they're gonna give us.
Oh, yeah?
They're gonna give them big odds. So I'm gonna put some money on that one.
Yeah,
So,
for
yeah.
sure. For sure.
But yeah, I hope for
All
a win
right.
with the Steelers, man. Yeah, let's do it. Raiders.
Thank you for tuning in, everyone. Raider personnel.
Raiders.
Raiders.